everyone, it's Jay the Nerd here. Make sure you hit the subscribe button down below to get all the nerdy content you'll ever need every Wednesday and Saturday. And today we're going with the trend that we did last week. Last week we did top 10 anime, and then on Saturday anime crushes. And this week we did top 10 video games, and I talked about my video game crushes. Now this is a difficult video to plan for because I was thinking this could basically just be me talking about every single Persona 5 character and why I'm in love with them. But I was like, no, it's fine. I can narrow it down to 2 if I have to. But seriously, this really could just be a video where I talk about why I'm seriously in love with every single Persona 5 character, except Morgana, because Morgana's a cat, obviously. But I narrowed it down to 2. And the first, probably my #1 video game crush right now, even though it's kind of tied with my second one, is Goro Akechi from Persona 5. Now, if you know me, you would know that I am fatal for villains characters. Fatal for them. I love them, especially if it's a villain whose story is complicated and he's not truly evil or bad. And Akechi's story is definitely complicated. Everything he's doing is because he wants his father to notice him and wants to get back at his father for how his father treated him. And he truly does care about Joker and sacrifices himself, you know, and everything. So he's a very complicated character, and I honestly love him so much. He's literally everything to me. He's my favorite video game character of all time. He's just incredible, and I love him to death. And the second is Yusuke from Persona 5, and it was really hard for me to put him second. I kind of wanted him to tie with Akechi because when it comes to the Phantom Thieves, he is my favorite, at least with the males. Futaba is my favorite female, but I don't have a crush on her because I basically am Futaba. That would be weird. And also, Futaba feels like my little sister when you're playing, so, like, no shade to people that romance Futaba in the game, but to me, I saw her as, like, my little sister / very much like me, so I wasn't gonna romance her. But anyways, Yusuke is amazing. He's gorgeous. He has the best voice ever. Matthew Mercer, I love you. And he's just so princely and dramatic, and I just love everything about him. My 2 types, really, of characters are, like, villains with like complicated backstories and redemption arcs and stuff like that, and / mean characters with hearts of gold. So really, I like characters that seem bad and mean on the outside, but they actually have hearts of gold. And then I love the princely, over-dramatic boys like Yusuke, like Tamaki from Ouran High School Host Club. And I just love Yusuke so much. He's just gorgeous and perfect, and I love him. And then the next one is Hijiyama from 13 Sentinels, and oh boy, do I love him. Again, amazing, sexy voice, and his look is just perfect. His intense eyebrows, just everything about him. The fact that he's like his really cute gay storyline in the game, and he's just perfect, and he looks so good in that military uniform in the beginning, and ooh, I just love him. His character development in 13 Sentinels is my favorite out of every single character in that game. His whole thing with the yakisoba pawn is hilarious, and I just love him to death. And the next one is Chloe Price from Life is Strange. I love her so much. I would do anything for her. She is just, ooh, perfect. And she's kind of like what my type in women is, which is the more like punk, tomboy kind of girls. Though I live fatal for girls like that. And that's Chloe Price definitely fits that bill, and she would do anything for Max, and she's just incredible, and ooh, I love her. And then we got Cloud Strife from Final Fantasy VII Remake, because in the Final Fantasy VII original, he's literally just looks like a Lego character. But in Final Fantasy VII Remake, he is so attractive, and he has, ooh, amazing arm muscles. And if you know me, you know that arms are one of my favorite features on men. Like, muscular arms are just, wow. Love it. And also he is the tsundere, grumpy, standoffish types that have a heart of gold secretly kind of characters, which I've mentioned that I love before. And he's just so cute, and his whole like reactions to wearing the dress in the Honeybee Inn scene is adorable when he's like, yes, I nailed it, I know. It's like the best line in that game. And him dancing is so, ooh, I love a man who can dance, and he's just perfect. And the final one is Zen from Mystic Messenger. Now, picking a favorite boy from Mystic Messenger is very difficult because it's a dating sim, and you can do routes where you date every single one of them and become attached to every single one of them, and they're all very attractive. But Zen is my favorite because, again, he falls under the princely, overdramatic type. Overdramatic literally because he's literally a theater actor, and so he fits in with the like Yusuke to Tamaki type, and I just love him, and he's definitely my favorite route to replay in Mystic Messenger so much, and I love him to death. Now, that is my video game crushes, and I will see you on Wednesday. Bye!